So Candace Owens is right. Candace Owens is right. Let me tell you why. But hello, hello, hello. Samuel here. Let's just get into the video. Candace Owens pulled up to one of the houses of Patrisse Cullors, one of her many mansions. Uh, and so she did her own little one woman protest. And we know who Candace Owens is. And unless you're right of the right, you probably don't like Candace Owens. Probably don't like her. I'm not a fan. My politics are left, far left, left of Bernie Sanders. So I don't care for her. But when she's right, she's right. When a person is right, they're right. You don't have to like the person, but you can't like the if someone is normally wrong, but for once they say something or do something that you agree with, you have to admit it. Your dislike of the person or the positions they make does not mean that you put up a facade that okay, whatever she does is wrong. Candace Owens had a point about Patrisse Cullors. All right, here's the thing. All right, about her, I guess you would call it one person protest. How can we claim to want community policing or self policing, however you describe it, and we can't engage in community policing or self policing? How can you sit back and watch a woman uh, profit off of Black death when we've been spending how many years protesting people who are causing Black death? The racist cops, right? So here's the person who profited off of Black death, dead Black bodies, and she takes all this money, she misuses it, spends it on her personal life to the tune of millions of dollars, and we don't say anything. We don't say anything. But we're still insisting on community policing, self policing. Okay, this is an example of self policing. Now, I know I've read someplace where the Justice Department is investigating how she used or misused the money, but that's the Justice Department. That's not a communal response. That's not the community responding to this situation. My question is, where is what is it called? The group BLM 10? Because there was a group of organizations under that BLM branding that actually sent a letter to her. This was maybe a year ago. Want to know what happened to the money? Where's the money? Like, what happened to them? Why didn't they protest? How is it that a protest movement? This is a situation where the protest movement should be protesting, and nothing's happening. So Candace Owen is correct. You know, there has to be, in some cases, accountability for action. Something this blatant, and it's dangerous to let it pass. It's dangerous to let it pass. See, outsiders see situations like this, and when they see situations like that, they say, okay, see, this community is easy to mistreat. This community, they may scream, they may curse, but at the end of the day, they're not going to really do anything significant. And that's how people view us, where what we do will make a lot of noise, but there's no real follow through. Okay. The BLM 10, as they were called, that group of Black Lives Matter local chapters that's been worn with the so-called foundation that she leads, and now she has, guess you say, escaped from. After her second big exposure, she's been exposed now like 3 different times. Her second big exposure, she cried, accused everyone of accused everyone of being racist or being sexist. Remember, the BLM are Black people. And then she resigned from the Black Lives Matter Foundation, global foundation, all right, to enjoy her money that she took off of dead Black bodies. Okay. Rifling through the dead. A grave robber. That's pretty much what she is. A grave robber. So Sister Candace is correct. And if we were functioning in a not dysfunctional way, We should have protested, meaning the black community, the BLM, the chapters of BLM should have showed up, should have pulled up at her house. You know, we can't be going around saying we want community policing, and there's an opportunity to engage in community policing, at least in this kind of legal, nonviolent way, protesting her, shaming her, but we just do nothing. We write a letter, a few letters, we get angry online on Black Twitter, and that's it. And that's it. And it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Somehow how we react to severe mistreatment from others and from ourselves. See, others know this, that we scream, we curse, but we really don't have follow through. And then we know this about ourselves. So there's no real cost to mistreatment of blacks. There's not real cost. You go to a store, they mistreat you. What's the average response? Curse them out. You'll curse them out for a good 10 minutes, leave the store. But that 10 minutes you could have been on the phone to corporate. That 10 minutes you could have been sending an email and following through. This is what happened. Uh, what are you going to do about these workers? And follow through. And maybe that follow through may take you several weeks, but that's a better response to just cursing out and leave. But see, they know that. They know that, okay, the worst we're going to get to us, the worst thing that's going to happen to us, is they're going to get mad, curse us out, scream at us, and then they're going to leave. Or we'll call security and they'll leave. That's how people view us. And in their minds, Patrisse Cullors is still viable as an agent of influence. You know how I know? Because she's just been exposed again that just recently she has been receiving monies. These are new monies. All right, new monies. So there are PACs and charities that's still giving her money as we speak to do their bidding, to be a front lady for them. There's one organization connected to the wife of the Facebook founder. Now, we were wondering when her first kind of exposure came out, the first one. This is again the third one. The first one came out, how people were kind of posting the information on Facebook, and Facebook was bringing it down, taking it down. And we were saying, this is credible. This is not fake news. We're posting it and we resharing it on Facebook. Yet Facebook is taking down the information that she and her wife was going on this mansion shopping cruise, going around buying these big houses. Why is Facebook taking it down? Now we know why. It turned out that the wife of the Facebook founder is sending her money. Do you see that? It was very suspicious. You're supposed to be against fake news. This is actual. This is actually happened. Where's the fake news? Why is Facebook blocking the information from being shared? Because the founder's wife, Facebook's wife, their charity or foundation was sending her money, and they're still sending her money. So, which means they're saying, you know what? Yeah, she's been exposed numerous times, but she's still viable. That's how black people are. She's still viable. She still has influence in that community. Candace Owens is right, and I'm hoping at some point very soon that the Black Lives Matter chapters will actually get off their butt and they go pull up to one of those houses and protest it. That's how a non-dysfunctional community is supposed to respond. That's my video. I'll talk to you again later.